really have super synergy with Chilling Touch. I mean, sure, you could maybe Cold Feet with the Rubik Lift, but you already get a pretty value point out of Cold Feet. You do half of the damage with just one skill point that you could get out of 4. Obviously, the stun duration is very different and the cooldown is different, but it's a pretty okay skill just to leave at 1, and he's just happy to potentially just drop a Vortex, an Ice Blast, and do his best to stay alive.
Yeah, the Vortex scales a little better. It is somewhat mana intensive at that 4-second cooldown, but it just helps your team so much, especially with the Gyrocopter and all the magic damage he can put out.
Yep.
Very standard build from Illidan in this game. Skipping the homing missile altogether. Completely different from what G did in the last game when he was solo mid, as you would expect. And it looks like Phobos will actually be the one to go for the mech. He's got Arcane Boots now, Chainmail.
Okay. I think he did this last time. I think it might have been VP that played Tide the previous time, and if it was, they went mech into Blink Dagger afterwards, I believe.
I know ROTK has played it once. Tide might have been picked up more than once this tournament, but certainly not a lot.
And really not that many rotations since the first part of the game. Everybody's just farming safely.
Well, they find a ward here. Sentry comes down from ROTK. Radiant will get a little bit of vision. Lanham still just kind of hanging out here. He's like a mobile ward for now. He's been stationed up on the high ground near the Dire Secret shot for the past minute or so.
And they do the pull connect. They will see DDC. It's almost level 6. If he can sap this experience, he'll get it. But he sees 2 heroes. They don't actually have Gush here.
Oh, they're going to go for this. Yeah, they burn the Ravage. DDC actually doesn't have Cold Embrace either. So no chance to reset against the Gyro. Not really going to help you too much anyhow. Nice kill there for VP. It's a Ravage on cooldown, but another kill up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they're happy to trade that. They might have been able to get the kill with just Gush, honestly. But they forced the Ravage out, and that's a fine trade for Phobos. He's just farming now anyways. It's not like he's rushing Blink Dagger. It's so early on in the game that they're not expecting I.M.O to just group up and take a free tower. So just put Ravage on cooldown, get some advantage out of it, and it'll help you in the long run.
FNG now level 6. Always a big milestone for the Ancient Apparition, getting that global presence around the map. And can look to set up kills for the Gyrocopter or maybe even the Queen of Pain if he can connect with one.
He would have gone on that if it hit.
Yep. Hasted up Lina as well, so maybe not the best opportunity to go for a kill, but doesn't really cost FNG too much. Every 40 seconds there'll be a new snowball flying across the map.
So for now he sits in the off lane. Will sap experience, get last hits when he can, and he will continue fishing, and that's what they're aiming to do this game, I think.
Yep.
Stack with, he did Vortex for vision on the Ancients, and then he attacked it to pull it. But it's already warded, so no stacks going on there, and he's going to realize that immediately. See if he ends up dewarding that. I assume he'll maybe double check, but
yeah, a smart play from I.M.O to try and or to block it out rather. Tidehunter, one of the better off laners at dealing with ancient stacks. Once he gets at least level 5 or so, levels up that anchor smash.
Lanham finds FNG.
Oh, yeah, pushes him back. Rotation here from I.M.O. They will get a free tier 1 tower in the bottom lane. VP don't even bother to glyph it; they just let it fall. No defense mounted. Freebie there for the Radiant. Give them a little bump. Very quiet early game here, though. Oops, only 5 kills in 12 minutes. Both teams, as we talked about, a lot on the line here, playing very conservative and making sure they
really true.
Don't give the other any kind of edge.
Much more so than the previous game. Like there was a lot of roaming going on. They're just playing completely safe here. They don't want Illidan to get behind. They've just been sitting heroes top this whole time.
They did have a little boo-boo. Oh, okay, never mind. That one's about to expire. I saw the double wards, and I was like, ooh.
That's fine. Just about 30 seconds of overlap. And
no biggie.
Looks like they watched the replays, too. I think I.M.O was the team that had the most obscure wards earlier in the day. And see the sentry to the left, in the upper left over here? It's, like, so random.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, yeah, we saw you place that really good ward over here that nobody found, so we're on to you, Lanham. You have to ward a little bit trickier.
Blast will connect on Lanham. That's an easy kill for G. Dominating streak now on the Quap. Nice setup there.
Do you even get anything by killing a level 4 bounty hunter?
Well, let's see. Teamfight recap.
I feel like you should lose gold.
325 gold. Not a hell of a lot.
Maybe you should be able to track yourself, and then you gain gold from your death.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it'd be really, just literally feed yourself on purpose.
Well, set up from C2I onto G. Laguna Blade to the face. A little bit of vengeance there. That's a dominating streak. Now going the way of CTY's mid player, or I.M.O's mid player.
623. That's a lot. The Yules is really nice. It's a really nice counter against Quap, really, because if you blink Orchid, you can just Yules either the Quap or yourself to remove it. So it's a much cheaper item. The very common Lina early build. So no surprise there. DDC is going to get caught by Lil here. Uses Arctic Burn. That's a slow DDC.
And still no points in the cold embrace. I guess just the gyrocopter here is going to be enough to deter him. Ice Blast coming in as well. Illidan now on the run. He's losing a lot of damage from Yang. He just wants to live here.
Great Vortex.
He will.
Oh, VP.
Oh, here comes Phobos. Ravage on 2. Yang and ROTK in some trouble. That's another static link. ROTK will fall. Yang stealing some damage. We'll be able to finish off the Rubik, but now he's all isolated. It's a 4-on-1. I'll hit him with the dagger, and he will just run. Actually, there's
no Vortex. Oh, now he's got it. There's the Vortex, slowing him down.
Daggered as well.
Fast.
Even a homing missile. They still can't kill him. All right, Yang will live. So not.
Ooh, the ale. He's going to see that. Oh, he didn't see it.
Oh my gosh.
He wasn't watching his map. You can see the first one fly past detection. If you have a sentry, you can see it on the mini map.
Yeah.
And he wasn't paying attention. You could tell that was a panic move. His team was probably like, move, move, move. And he gave that little panic.
I don't know. I don't think it would have been enough for him to shatter, though. He had a fair bit of HP. It would have been close. But
250 plus 12 times 8. So it's around a 300 damage nuke.
It would have been really close.
It would have been close.
Yeah. So either way, he lives. Well played, Yang. Lanham, 16 minutes in, nearly still not level 6. He is getting close, but definitely not getting that snowball going on this bounty hunter. 0, 2, and 0, just leeching XP wherever he can.
And the bounty is just seeming so bad sometimes. Like, it seems so good some games, but other times so bad. AI Splash coming top. It's going to hit CTY. No big deal. Just zone in.
Just clips him.
It's actually pretty good there. He doesn't have any bottle charges, so he can't really stay around anymore.
Looks like VP may want to pressure this bottom tier 1 tower. Lanham's nearby, just kind of lingering. And nope, they won't commit for it. Man, both teams still continuing to play so cautiously here.
Yeah, they're just letting their towers go down. That's the third one now that VP has let fall. But they didn't have Ravage, so they can't really fight, honestly.
Yeah.
They have to have Ravage for Tidon to be valid. He doesn't even have Gush. I think that's a mistake, personally. The 4th level of Kraken Shell is not worth foregoing Gush. Gush is one of the best value points that you can get. They're going to find CTY's invis. Do they have a dust?
Yeah,
there's a dust. They get him. No Ravage, no chase. AI Splash comes through, and he dies anyways.
Whoa. He died strikingly quick there. Now Gush gets leveled up. Yang and returns with the unstable current, but now the follow-up is here. They hit him with the dagger, and now they follow up. Tusk with ice shards. It blocks them all out. VP have no way to retreat. The ultimate from Winter Wyverns finishes off the Ancient Apparition. Now Phobos in some trouble. He just barely lives. Tusk as well as Razor getting melted to the wrath of the gyrocopter. Lina even buys back for this fight, but now VP just disengage, and it's a wasted buyback from CTY.
It's not the worst buyback, about 600 gold, but yeah, he doesn't get anything out of it. By the time he gets back to the wave, he will have increased his farming slowly, but he's going to die another time this game, so that's going to come back to bite him even later. So not worth it there. I just feel like VP, they really need a blink on Tide because they just can't catch anybody. They keep finding heroes out of position half the time. They just can't get the kill. They had to catch that Lina by using an ice vortex. Yep. Like, that is pathetic. You got to go for this like AoE 30% slow aura to grab somebody. That's so chancy. AI Splash coming.
Almost connects on Lana, but he'll sidestep it there.
Did he see him? I'm confused. Maybe he probably saw him.
Yeah, this guy right
go
here.
invis from the ward, and approach that way.
Yep. So Ravage is off cooldown now. Phobos is very close to level 11. A little bit of extra stun duration.
Time to party.
Smoke from VP, yeah. Here we go.
Good wards from E-Home. Pretty standard wards, but giving good vision. They don't see them now, though. FNG could Chilling Touch here, but you never know if they'll find something. And it looks like E-Home is afraid. They're doing the group counter smoke or the group hide together strategy.
Either way, they seem suspicious with all 5 of VP missing off the map. We see some lines drawn on the minimap here. Looks like they will just rotate through the Ancients. They ward up as they go. This smoke expiring pretty soon here. Looks like they'll just be on a warding expedition unless E-Home walk right into them.
I think the sentry might be for if Bounty Hunter comes that way.
Yeah.
Is the goal. A couple of pings from Razor. I think they're saying go push over here maybe. They're checking Roche not in there. Good. That was a good guess, I think. And the TP now from Quap going bot, so I think everybody's going to go back to playing standard here.
Yeah.
Again,
right,
super important game.
Everyone on edge here. It's definitely understandable. There's always a difference in play style when there's a lot on the line.
Might get gone on.
Oh,
you lose the range creep.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
If they had a blink on Tide, this would be the easiest fight ever. Ice Blast comes in, lands on CTY. The Ravage, it's going to get him barely. He's going to go down. Oh, great, Winter's Curse. That's going to keep him stunned. Mech gets popped, and now he's running for his life. CTY still alive.
And on the other side, G, he unloads the ultimate, but it only connects onto Yang. They mech through it. G blinks aggressively. That could prove to be a mistake. He's trying to get back to his team. A lot of damage coming his way. The Shuriken bouncing around. It'll finish off Rubik as well as the Queen of Pain. Now VP on the back foot. They're trying to hightail it out of here and cut their losses. Illidan will. You saw that opportunity. There could have been a 4-Yo Ravage if he had any way to get up there. A blink, a 4-staff, anything. It was almost a completely whiffed Ravage.
The mech is really needed in most cases, but this game, they just don't have any other initiation. Until they get a blink on Rubik, they've got nothing. They have no way to initiate.
Yeah.
If you just blink Ravages there, they easily win the fight. Because he would have called down, they would have done like an Ice Blast on 2 or on 3. The Ice Vortex would have been very accurate because the heroes wouldn't have been moving. Like, I actually think that this is a game where the mech rush on Tide was a complete mistake because it's really hurting them in these team fights there. That should have been a team fight win for VP, and instead it looked kind of even.
Well, it's as if he picked up the mech thinking that I.M.O would bring the fight to them, but I.M.O has just played so defensively that...
That's very true, actually.
The mech is just... It would have been great if I.M.O played as aggressive. If they played as Gold, still pretty far away from the Blink Dagger. We'll be able to get it at some point, but... Still has a good bit of farming to do.
All right, let's see where I.M.O can get some ground in the meantime. Back to farming, I guess.
Is Lena looking at... She has an Ogre Club here. I would have thought she'd just go right into Ags, which she still could be, but perhaps a sign that she wants a BKB instead just to deal with the Tidehunter as well as the calldowns.
I think it's a pretty good idea. I really don't see her dying if she gets a BKB. Like, it's basically Quap ult and Gyro's right-click directly on her or Flat Cannon.
Yeah.
And that's pretty limited. But if she does go for a BKB, it's going to limit her farming potential. But winning team fights, which is something they definitely can do, is looking good for them if he does get a BKB.
I mean, it's looking like BKB could come out around the same time on Lena and Razor, and that could be a great opportunity for I.M.O to try and take some fights. CTY, can you make it out here? Orchid from
Yules.
G.
No Yules?
He's just going to try to TP home. I think he's pretty much dead there no matter what he does, even with the self-Yules. Just sets up for a call down.
There's no Ags on Quap there, so Ags is now, or her ult is now on cooldown. So they can maybe profit from that, but easy trade there. Kill the enemy mid. He is going BKB, picks up a Mithril Hammer.
Okay.
There wasn't really a solution for him to live there, honestly. Maybe Yules. He probably should have Yules somebody first before he tried to TP. Yules instantly, then TP'd. Might have lived.
Yeah, hard pressed to say it would have made a huge difference here. Yang and DDC farming very aggressively.
Ravage
VP
used.
walk right into it. Ravage on 2. DDC will get brought down. Maybe they can find Yang as well, but he's pretty darn speedy. And per usual, no way to close the gap. And a beautiful ice shard to block out the team. Homing missile will start to track him down, but they're not going to be able to go for
Hurry, use Ice Vortex. It did nothing. No surprise.
Oh, boy. Well, they end up getting 2 kills out of it. Oh, well, they get the Winter Wyvern. I guess really 1 kill out of it. The Lena was dead from the fight before.
And it's good they're doing that, because that's the fastest way for Tide to get items, is to be in the area for experience gold. And if he can ravage 2 heroes, that's great without a Blink Dagger.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's already holding a Blink Dagger, but I don't know why he doesn't use it.
Now he's got 500. Yeah. 500 gold off until the next blink. Does he have the Blink Dagger here?
Look at it. It's a little cosmetic, dude. It's right there.
Is it on his belt? Oh, yeah.
It's in his left hand, dude. He's
Oh, he's got the... Oh, it's the same hand that the fish is in. I see. Yeah.
Like, dude, just use it. What's the big deal? It doesn't even cost mana anymore. You can afford it.
It is funny when you see those kind of cosmetics. Like the Kunkka with the Shadow Blade. It's like, wow, he's got a Lothar's already? Oh, wait, no. It's just a purple sword.
Bounty Hunter finding the enemy team to the gem, yeah.
He is in the danger zone. They don't have any detection. I don't even see dust.
He's got a lot of
he's got 1 dust. Okay.
Really? Who does?
Rubik.
The Rubik, okay.
And